Hello, so we're still making our way out to Colonia. I have not made a vast amount of progress. I'm about 2,500 light years into the trip. But I can already see my first destination. That's handy. It means I can show you a bit quicker. Now, as I mentioned in the first bit of this trip, my first destination is going to be Thor's Eye.
Fuel scooping complete.
And I've been able to see Thor's Eye for quite a while now. I think I was over 2,000 light years and able to see it. But I am pretty sure that that star there is it. The reason I think so is because of how it got its name. As you can see, it's right in front of that nebula there. That is the Lagoon Nebula, which I've already been to. I went through there on my way to Sagittarius A star, which I did almost exactly a year ago. So that extremely bright star, I'm pretty sure that is Thor's Eye, and it got its name for that reason, because it looks like some sort of eye that is peering out through that darker cloud behind it. And of course the central star of Thor's Eye, or the primary star, whatever you want to call it, is an O-class star, blue-white, so it certainly is that bright, and that explains why I've been able to see it for, I say, quite a while. I must have been about 2,500 light years away from it when I first noticed it. And so I'm now roughly 1,800 light years away from it. See if there's anything worth scanning in here. Nope. There's a sack of shit there.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
So, in fact, let's just have a quick look and see just how far away from it we are. (1,773). So I was pretty close with my guess of 1,800. Anyway, that is my first destination. So I can't imagine there'll be too much interesting between here and there, so I will be back when we are about to head in. Won't that be exciting? Right, we are back. So we are in, I don't know what system, small U AH-M B21-0. How could I forget? But as you can see, I can now plot the route to Thor's Eye. So I am within 1,000 light years of it, which means I have travelled about 3,200 into the trip. Let's just double check exactly how far from it I am. It's about 972.47. So, well, we're getting there. This is because the area where there are a lot of A-class blue-white stars around. This is all the NGC 6530 area. So I don't know if I'll go to all of them, but I might go to that one because it's a blue supergiant and I've not been there, so I'll bookmark it as a possibility. I don't know how many others are supergiants. I'm not going to hang about, you know, constantly scanning supergiants though. So now I am thinking of making a bit of a detour on the way to Colonia. And when I say a bit of a detour, I mean a bit of a detour. If I can remember the name of the place. Obviously I can't, because I thought it was that. So I'll have to try and remember what the fucking system's called before I can check it out. It's about, I think it's something like 18,000 light years from the populated zone, but where I'm heading sort of northwest to Colonia, this place is northeast. So yeah, it is quite a detour. While I'm here, a couple of changes that I have done. Firstly, I am playing in open play. I figured out here there's no chance of running into any griefer cunts. And by playing in open play, it's easier if any of you who are watching this are bored enough to want to keep an eye on my progress. It'll be easier for you to do so. Just go into the game, into open play, and you will see where I am. Not scanning either of those. And I also think I'm fast approaching the area where I've passed the large number of brown dwarf stars, so I can take the filter off of my route. This particular route, so it says 47 jumps. It was 48 when I initially calculated it, but with the filter off it was 46. Now, okay, that's not exactly a huge reduction, but it is still a reduction. While I'm here, just, there you go, current game mode, open play. So yes, I am actually playing in open play. Another thing that I have done in order to save power and also to reduce my fuel consumption rate, I've turned the auto field maintenance unit off. I'll just switch it back on again when it's needed. So anyway, I'm now up to 11,313 systems visited.
Frameshift drive charging.
And in another 47 jumps we'll be at Thor's Eye, so I'll be back when we are about to head in. That's assuming I won't see anything interesting on the way, which is a safe assumption. Right, so we are in the system of 2MAS J1803561-2422408. Where else would you want to be? But next jump is to Thor's Eye, so let's go and see what awaits us there. Old blue-white, 70.7 light seconds away. That's a fair size.
Fuel scooping.
Two other objects in this system. see what they are. So one is the black hole, the other is a gas
Fuel
giant of some
scooping
description. So we may as well explore them both. So we'll do the gas giant first, and then we'll check out the black hole, because I think the way black holes
Disengage.
well, yeah, the way they act or whatever in the game has changed a bit in 2.2, or at least I'm assuming they have. I mean, white dwarfs and neutron stars have, so I'd be very surprised if black holes haven't. What I am surprised about is that the O-class star is down as the primary. Mind you, it happened plenty of times before. All of those black holes that I found in NGC 7822 were all, you know, none of them were the primary star. The class, the O class stars were all the primary ones. Anyway, so let's make our way to the black hole then. It's been a while since I've seen one. Well, seen one up close. I mean, alright, there's a black hole in Maya, which I've been to several times, but I'm assuming this one is not very big. Let's just have a quick look at the system map again. What does it say? Solar mass is 18.6953. Well, it's not exactly tiny. Of course, there isn't a great deal behind it, so probably not going to see a vast amount of distortion. Now after this, I'll check out that blue supergiant that I found, which I bookmarked. And after that, I'm not sure what my next destination will be. But I did find out why I couldn't find that Tra-X system on the map. Is because I put the hyphen in the wrong place. So once we've checked out this black hole, I'll show you that one as a potential place to visit. But I'm not sure I'm going to go there because there is not a great deal around it, and I don't know if I'm going to have the jump range. I can't see fuck all here. Oh. I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. I can't see any distortion at all. Okay, now I can, now that I'm, you know, not going in a straight line. CSI-19 sounds like something my mum used to watch on the telly. there we go. I mean, there's hardly anything to see there. There's a small amount of distortion, and when I say small, I mean small. I mean, okay, it doesn't help that there's fuck all around it to distort, but yeah. What a load of bugger all. Oh, let's well, while we are here, let's see if we can spot this Wolf Rayet that he mentioned. Right, what was it? CSI-19. Okay, well it's come up as a blue-white. And it's also 2,700 light years away. I must have got the name wrong. Anyway, we'll lay in the course for the Supergiant. I'll just let you know that I'm recording. But didn't have much luck. Yeah, CSI-19. Couldn't see it. I must have got the name wrong. Anyway, so, well, I found a black hole. Fuck all to actually see. This is not the Supergiant, this is only a fucking boring Class M that we're heading to, but the Supergiant is the next system after this. Because I'm making a mistake of playing this on a Sunday.
Fuel scooping.
Well, I'm not going 55,000 light seconds to check those lot out, so bollocks to them. I don't care what they are. Let's just go straight on to the
Fuel scooping complete.
Blue Supergiant, see just how big it is. Now, I have hit the Blue Supergiants in this sort of area before, and they didn't seem to be any fucking different to any other Class A star that I've visited. The Class B Supergiants, they're a whole fucking different matter, but the Class A's, yeah, they weren't all that. So let's see if this is any different.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
This is quicker. Okay, well, it certainly looks bigger. 293 light seconds away from it. It's certainly not the biggest star I've ever found, but it's a fair old size. No surprise there's nothing else in this system. So, well, there we go. Let's have another look for this fucking Wolf Rayet that might be around here. Okay, well, it did say CSI-19. I put a space after it. Yeah, it keeps sending me to this one here. Are there any more? Okay, well, it's coming back. Ah, that's got to be the one. And there is a oh yeah, plot failed because I got the fucking filter on. Alright, well, it's going in the opposite direction to where I'm heading, but it's not like I'm very far away from it, so 410. Yeah, we'll check this one out then. Wolf Rayet star, and it's within a tiny nebula. So, alright, well that will be my next destination then, so we'll be back when we are about to head in there. Right, so well, this next session that I jump into is not the Wolf Rayet star within the nebula, but you can clearly see where that nebula is and the Wolf Rayet star within it. That will be where we jump to after this one. Yeah, only 2 jumps. So I suspect the second jump is probably quite a small distance. Which is just as well because with it being a Wolf Rayet star, we will not be able to fuel scoop from it. I also have a feeling that the chances of there being any planets orbiting it are quite slim. But hopefully there are. If there are, we'll land somewhere and see how the nebula looks from the surface. I highly doubt there will be much interesting orbiting this star.
Fuel scooping complete.
I was right. Okay, so next jump then is to CSI-19-18107.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Get away from the primary star here a bit and see how well we can see the nebula around it. I'm sure I've been inside in a nebula that's using this template when I did the Sagittarius A-star run. I can't remember which nebula it was, I went to so fucking many. Anyway, let's see what this one is like. Now, I think all the Wolf Rayet stars that I've visited so far, they're all very bright, like Class B blue stars, or at least that's what they look like. You can't say you can't fuel scoop from them, so they don't have the usefulness, but it definitely looks like a Class B. Let's just hope that, well, there is something else here. There is an orbit line. Why am I going closer? I can't fuel scoop. So, 2 objects in here. Let's see what we have. We can't land on that one planet, which is a bit of a pisser. But since we are here, we may as well scan everything. Okay, so the second star is right behind here. I'm guessing I could fuel scoop from that, but yeah, it's not like I am desperately low on fuel. Okay. Let's get away from here. You can already see quite a lot of colour from the nebula, so hopefully the further we get away from the star, the more vivid the colour will become. It's certainly very green. There's some blue there. I suspect if we were travelling in another direction we would see more blue. I'm gutted that we can't land here. But we've found our first nebula. Well, I say found. We visited our first nebula. I didn't find it. So, again, thanks to Commander Mono for letting us know about this one. These are the kind of nebulae that I think are a lot more interesting than the really big ones. Because with these, the dust cloud is a lot more dense, so the colour is a lot more vivid. And so if you can land on a planet, you can get some quite impressive scenery. But this is all we're going to have in this nebula. There's that blue patch there, that seems to be it. Everywhere else it's that greenish colour. And the old Wolf Rayet star certainly has changed colour from this distance, now looking more like a brown dwarf. As you get closer, it certainly doesn't look like a brown dwarf after that. So, well, after that, I guess Colonia is still just shy of 18,000 away. I mean, how far have I come? Well, yeah, basically just over 4,000, so still got a long way to go. It does of course help if the fucking system map actually showed the right place. So where to next? Well, while I'm here, that system that I was talking about with the that I was going to visit afterwards. Yeah, I wasn't joking when I said it's a long old fucking detour. It's basically going in completely the opposite direction. So I'm 11,847 away from it. But there are 3 black holes in that system. The TRA X1. I think there is also a TRA X2. Or not. Or was it X3? Nope. So it's just the one. But it is so far out of the way that I don't think I'll bother. There's not a huge amount of neutron star. There's not a huge amount of stars around it, so probably not going to see much in the way of distortion if we are there. And the actual trip to it could be a fucking pain in the arse because of my jump range. So yeah, I'm not going to bother with it. So that means where to next? I'm not going to bother with Lagoon Nebula because I've already been there. That was the first nebula I went to on the trip to Sagittarius A star. So I don't see the point of going there again. Well, there is the Omega Nebula that I'll be approaching if I go in this direction. I mean, it's using a template that we've seen a million times before, so it doesn't exactly enthrall me, this prospect of heading here. But let's face it, if we carry on going as the crow flies, we will go right through it. So I may as well pay it a visit, even if it is just a brief one. Would be 995.24, and that'll do. Right, so that's the next route. I've still got the filter applied. I'll wait till I'm about 8,000 away before I take that filter off. So there you go. So that is the Wolf Rayet star there, and this is the NGC 6567 Nebula. First nebula I've visited on this trip. So 46 jumps to the next 1,000 light years. I doubt I will see much on the way there, so I think this will do for a first video after getting underway. So we will be back with the second video once I find something interesting. And in the meantime, go away.